Junior Sophia Lilly is an English and biology double major here at Western Carolina University. Outside of the classroom, Lilly is a tutor with the Writing and Learning Commons as well as a student representative on the task force reviewing the Liberal Studies program. However, before coming to WCU, Lilly knew that she didn't want to leave the mountains. Originally from Hendersonville, Lilly was used to the friendly climate that small towns tend to have, in part influencing her decision to come to Western.
When I came up here for the tour, everyone was just so nice, and I feel like people up here have a different kind of courtesy than, I guess, city people. That's really stereotypical, but city people don't smile and say good morning to everybody all the time. So
As Lilly entered the second semester of her sophomore year, she was torn between her love for English and the desire to help others through the medical profession. Originally, Lilly was a nursing major, but switching to English and biology gave her the opportunity to study what she wanted while still working towards a career goal.
I decided it would be the best way to take advantage of being able to study two things that I really liked. So I kind of just tacked on biology to my primary degree, which is English. So now I can get my degree in English, which I would have never thought would have happened, and still get my pre-med stuff, which will fulfill all the prerequisites for med school. So that's why.
Before Lilly found herself at Western, she was a 3-season athlete playing basketball, softball, and running cross country, something that she attributes to her success in college.
I think that sports are crucial for anyone who wants to be a successful leader. Sports teach diligence and aspects of honor, and they teach good character, and I think that all three of those things are essential for success. I mean, if you want to do well in college, it's not just going to class, it's spending the 9 hours per every 3. It's knowing when to work and when to play, and I think that sports teach you that, along with just the diligence of being able to look away from things that would be so much fun to go do when you really need to just go sit down and practice. And I think if you can do that, then you're probably going to beat so many other people in the game of life. I mean, it's just a matter of fact.
Part of Lilly's success in college has been her ability to help fellow students as a tutor in the Writing and Learning Commons. Lilly tutors chemistry, and although she helps her students learn, they have also given her some lessons in return.
I think you hear a lot of elementary school teachers tell you this all the time, but like they learn something from their students every day. I don't maybe not learn something from them every day, but I do learn from my students. I had a student the other day tell me, she said after I finished explaining something, and she had like the light bulb came on, and she said, "It feels so nice to know things." And it just made me smile, because that's just how I feel when I go in there and I want to help them learn something. And I was like, you're right, isn't it? It's so nice to know things. And just like I hadn't really thought about it that way before, just education. I didn't really think about it as knowing things. I mean, I do, but it just was the way she said it and the way it happened. It was just so profound. But yeah, one thing that I've learned a lot from my students is when you're really, really frustrated, the best thing you can do is just laugh about it. Because sometimes when you're trying to learn chemistry, that's just, I mean, pardon my French, but that's shitty. Like, that sucks. No one wants to learn chemistry if they're not a chemistry major. It's pointless, I guess, to them. But it's really not, and there's places for that. And as long as you can crack a good joke, or they crack a good joke, it can make things just so much better. And I feel like that's really important, not just in learning, but everywhere. As long as you have a good smile on your face, things will be fine.
Recently, Lilly was asked to be a part of a task force on campus that deals with the liberal studies. Lilly notes that learning outside of your major is an important thing for anybody.
But I was honored to be asked to be on that task force, because I really value education, and I think it's so important, not just to learn something for your major, but to learn things about everything.
As Lilly works towards medical school, her impact on fellow Catamounts is significant, making one wonder what impact she will have on the world.